Hey everyone, it's Emily. I'm just going to go through the steps for the O2 facial. The first step is going to be whatever cleanser you have on your back bar. You can do 1 or 2 cleanses. I'm going to just start with one right now with Melissa. And I have the steamer going, so we'll open up those pores. And bring it on down to the neck and décolleté area. This is a great facial for post-traveling, especially air travel. Now coming out of masking, we're still masking in some places, but the facial is called the after mask for a reason. So we're going to detox the skin from all the bacteria that's hiding under our mask. And how we're doing that is with the O2 from Fillerina.
Yeah, it's so great, Emily, that I think once your skin experiences the oxygen gel, it kind of craves it after that. Mm-hmm. It's something that I didn't know my skin needed on a regular basis.
Yeah. And you'll start to hear that a lot after your patients have just their first treatment of it. You can incorporate it as an add-on, or it can just be a service as itself. Pull it up, wrap it like a baby. Then the next step would be if you had anything on your back bar, whether it be a dermal planing scalpel or a hydrofacial, a diamond glow machine, or even just an exfoliation, you're going to want to do one treatment of that to open the epidermis. You want to get that dead skin cells off the face, so the O2 gel mask is going to be able to penetrate the skin. I myself have the diamond glow, so I'm going to do a pass with that on Melissa. The serum that I chose is a hydrating. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my pass.
And what is this again, Emily? This is exfoliating my skin?
It's the dermal infusion, so it's exfoliating and at the same time infusing the skin with the hyaluronic acid serum. And the reason for that is so it doesn't break the pH of the skin. There's no downtime. It just feels amazing.
And it'll help the oxygen penetrate a little better.
Right. We have to have some form of exfoliation when doing this treatment, so it can penetrate the skin and actually serve its purpose. We don't realize how much dead skin is laying on our face.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now that we're done exfoliating the skin, the pores are open, we're going to go ahead and start applying the O2 gel mask. Just a few pumps. I like to apply mine with a brush. If you want to apply it with your hands, completely up to you. This is a great way right here for the patients to experience how this feels. It's going to sit on the skin and you'll watch the activation pretty fast as you apply it to the skin. If you feel like it needs a little bit more, maybe on a man's face, a little goes a long way, but again, couple of pumps. You can even pull it all the way down to the neck, the décolleté, anywhere that the client or your patient wants. You start to see the activation happen, and what the patient's feeling is like a cracking, cooling,
Popping.
yes,
Tingling. I think it's really such a neat sensation right after you exfoliate, because you really do feel the, like you said, the product working immediately. Like it just feels so good, and my skin really craves oxygen. And the benefits to oxygen, Emily, are really to sort of wake up the skin and, as you've mentioned before, uncongest it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It does feel really nice. I really like just the way it leaves my skin too. So I like using this twice a week.
Yeah.
Just because I do have to wear a mask sometimes, and I do wear kind of a heavier makeup as well, so I know my skin gets pretty clogged.
Mm-hmm. And you can see that I'm staying around the orbital area. We're not ever treating directly onto the eye. You can see almost, if you turn, how the bubbles are starting to go away. So as soon as I start seeing that, I'm gonna go ahead and, earlier before we started filming, I put one of my towels in a cold cavity. And the reason to do that is important is because that's going to contract the pores. So, and it feels, again, think of this as a nice, cooling, refreshing treatment for your client.
I love the smell.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, and we just started prepping Melissa for the 932 mask. And I'm able to put her under my light stem. If you don't have it, again, the mask is fine just by itself. You wanna go ahead and take this plastic piece off, put it to the side. What I love about this shape of this mask too is that it's oval shaped. Some of these topical masks that you can get at Sephora or even from other companies, they're very awkwardly placed on the skin, and you almost have to fold them up to really fit them to your face. You can see right here how beautifully it lies. So she is all set with that. I'm also going to keep that package. Don't throw it away because you don't want to waste any of this whatsoever. So 15 to 20 minutes alone, or 15 to 20 minutes under the light stem. And again, any product that's on your hands, go ahead and put it on your patient's skin. How are you feeling? Alright, so we're gonna cover her up. Put some protective goggles on her.
And what does this light do?
So the light stem, the combination panels that are on you right now are red and blue. So the red is great for anti-aging, collagen production, and the blue is going to kill any bacteria. They do make these in all different panels, strictly for red, if you just have, depending on your patient demographic. But I do like the combo because even when you're aging, you still have breakouts, as we know. So we'll see her in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so we're done with the light. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove this from her. And I'm gonna rub my hands with the mask, get all that goodness. Because again, you do not want to waste it. And in an upward motion.
My skin's just absorbing all that hyaluronic and
see how fast it is.
collagen and elastin. It's like thirsty.
Yep. And the reduction of the pore size is very evident as you see your client's skin. And the biggest thing too that I love about this product is that it just doesn't feel good for a few minutes. It doesn't feel good right after a treatment. It feels good and it keeps on feeling good as the day goes on. We're gonna end with the day cream, so I just use about 2 pumps of that.
I love the smell of this.
It is so citrusy but light.
So this has the oxygen molecules as well.
So again, whether you're doing this as just an oxygen facial on its own or as an add-on, it is a great treatment all around. The skin looks amazing. Once the client has it one time, they're gonna come back and ask for it again. There's a guarantee for that. And she's good to go.
Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.